have completely disappeared then, because I don't see how a young couple at 24, 25, 26 year age can afford to put down 20%. I mean, they're just starting out.
Well, that's true, but then, life is very funny. We all get very used to what we have to do. And if you don't know any better, I mean, these young people probably didn't know that 10 years ago you could put down nothing. 5 years ago you could put nothing down. But those days are over. So they're very used to, they know what they have to do. And it's funny. We all fall in and we all fit in and we all manage to do what we have to do. It's the strangest thing. But so they will save, and they are saving. They're very concerned about their life, the younger generation, very concerned. And I think more young people are buying houses now than they ever did.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is. It is. But
Well,
there's pride and joy, It's owning something.
20,
Everybody,
20% on a $240,000 home is a lot of money. I don't know how
Well, that's true.
young
But that's a big
people.
house now, because now houses, you can go out and buy a house now for 100,000, 95,000. That's how much they've dropped.
Hmm.
So it's not
Well,
that bad.
yeah, that may be true in Las Vegas, but I'm not sure that that's true in Los Angeles and New York.
Well, that varies. It varies. There's parts of not California. There's parts of Los Angeles that you can buy a house. I mean, it's going to be in the boonies somewhere. But yeah, you're right on that. It all depends what you can afford and where you are and where you want to live and where you want to bring your children up and what schools you want them to go to, because this all has to come into it. The younger generation don't exactly think of just the house. They think of, where my kids are going to school. Am I near this? Am I near that? Is it far to go to work? A lot of people are thinking that way. So it's not only just buying a house.
Yeah, very true.
It's a lot goes into it, a lot more. But I even had, and I'm in Vegas, the Vegas is getting, there's not much. They're now getting bids on houses. They're putting houses, in a short sale. Short sales started and, going very well. But now they're putting short sales up and they put a bid in, say 130, they're going to offer for under 32, 35, and it keeps going up. We haven't seen that in ages. So that's what's happening out there, Steve.
Very interesting.
Where'd you go, Steve?
Well, I'm here. I am looking at
Don't leave me.
5 screens in front of me.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Seeing what everybody else is doing on these networks, and it's pretty quiet tonight.
Is it quiet night?
It's a quiet night, yes.
Well, that's okay.
All right, so let's talk about, since we're talking about youngsters,
Yes.
when people are getting married at an early age, like in their 20s.
Again? You mean they started back up again?
Well, no, I'm just curious. Do these youngsters think about their credit in terms of their combined credit, or do youngsters, you may know more about this since you work with a lot of young people, the younger generation, do they keep their finances separately, or do they combine them like
They used to. Okay, let
what I
me see
used
if I
to
can
do?
answer this for you, because the younger generation out there, I have the greatest respect for them, and they are incredible. I don't think we give them enough congrats on what they do. Number one, majority of the younger generation they're going to college. So now they go to college, 18 to what, 24, 22, whatever. Now they've got this big college bill. Now, it's all very well, the kid wants to go to college and the kid wants this and mum and dad are helping and whatever. But we seem to forget at the end of when they graduate, they now have a bill. And it could be anything from 20,000 to 200, 300,000. And this is how a lot of the youngsters are starting out their life. I don't know if you started out like that. I know I didn't start out like that at all. I didn't even go to college. But at the same time, when we're putting this burden onto, because I personally don't think everybody should go to college. I think they should go to technical schools and learn a trade of what they want to really do, and not have to have this big burden of this big payment every month that they have to take. And this payment is taken out. As soon as they start earning a living, an amount is taken out.